Playing the right games at the right time can be an extremely helpful way to grow on Twitch. That's why I'm here to show you how you can find out the best games to stream every hour in the easiest way possible. Let's roll the intro. Now, the best games to play on Twitch aren't always the most popular games. The key element here is the ratio. The ratio is comparing the viewership to the people streaming. So ideally, you want to play games that have a high viewership and a low amount of people streaming them. This increases your chances of being seen in that particular category of game. So how do you find out which games have the best ratio? Well, let's jump on Google and I'll show you. So now that we're on Google, I want you to type in a website called Sully Gnome. Whoop, Sully Gnome. If I load, click Sully Gnome Twitch Statistics and Analysis. Now this website is absolutely fantastic for all things Twitch with their analytics and statistics for games, gaming channels as well. I'm here to show you the best games to play in terms of ratio and how you can find that on this website. So first thing I want you to do is I want you to go down to time zone here. Yep, click this and find your time zone. So my time zone is +10 UTC time. Sorry, where was that? Just here. And it's going to refresh your page and it's going to bring you up to date with everything in your time zone. So as you can see here, this is the home page. You have your most watched channels, your most watched games, and your trending games. I usually like to find out the best statistics in the last 14 days. So if I click on 14 days here, of course you can do whatever days you like. If you want to switch it up, you can do all of them if you'd like to. And it's going to tell you the most watched channels, so all the most watched channels in the last 14 days here, the most watched games in the last 14 days, and the trending games in the last 14 days. If you keep scrolling down, it's going to show you a couple more statistics, the fastest growing channels, most streamed games, most viewed streams. But what we want are the best games to stream in terms of ratio. So to do that, what I want you to do is go to Games on the left-hand bar here, click on Games. And now you're at Games, I want you, well, first of all, let's show you what's going on here. So you have your summary, trending games, most watched streams. So if you click on Summary here, which should be your starting screen, you can go down and you can see the top 10 most watched games from the last 2 weeks. And you can scroll and you can have a look at which games have been the most watched at any given time. So as you can see, I'll go over here since it's the last day gone past. At 6 p.m. is the lowest point of viewership for my particular time zone. And you can keep rising, and as you can see, viewership is increasing all the way up to its peak at around 5 a.m. and then it goes back down. So if I go to 5 a.m., I can have a look at what games have been the most watched for that time. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare, we have Valorant, Among Us, Just Chatting, Fortnite, GTA 5, Minecraft, so on, so on. And these are the top 10 most watched games during different hours of the day. So as you can see, if I wanted to find out the best times to stream these games, it would be around midnight to 7 a.m. That'd be the best time to stream for me. So from this page, I want you to go to Game Picker all the way on the far right. Wait for that to load. And here we go. So the Game Picker option is Sully Gnome's way of predicting which games are the best to stream on Twitch in terms of ratio, in terms of followers per hour, viewers in larger channels, viewers in similar viewership. And you can click on any of these categories to find out which game is best for that category. So if you look at followers per hour estimated, we have the top 50 games to play. All these are the top 50 games to play in terms of followers per hour. And as you can see, the top game right now, this hour for followers, for increased followers, are Rocket League, what's this one? Human Fall Flat, Grand Theft Auto, GTA Online, Among Us, Music. So in terms of followers per hour, these are the best games to play. And this is a great indication of what sort of games are the best to increase your chance of gaining followers and gaining more viewership. So if I click on Rocket League here, which is a game that I play a lot, I can open the link in the new tab, Rocket League, and I can go to that link, And here I can have a look at all the stats for Rocket League over the past 14 days, or 30 days, or 90 days. I can look at the summary overall, the most watched times, the peak viewer times, follower for follower growth, viewer distribution. And here we have probably the most important stat of what we want to be looking at is the viewer ratio. So as you can see, the viewer ratio here is 20.20, which means if we collected every channel streaming Rocket League and we distributed the viewers equally among every channel would have around 20 viewers each. And of course, the higher the viewer ratio, the better it is. So we can have a look down here. We can have Rocket League viewers for the past 14 days, between 16th September and Tuesday the 29th. So I can have a look here at the graph and I can find out I can find out at what times Rocket League has the highest viewership, so I can get an indication of when the best time for me to stream is. So as you can see, 11 p.m., so 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 5 p.m. So around midday to 8 p.m. are probably the worst times for me to stream in my time zone. So if you go all the way up, we can see at 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. the viewership increases significantly. So you can see down here, it says at 6 p.m. the viewers are at 8,596. And if I keep going up, at 3 a.m. the viewers are at 87,154. And if we go down one more category here, we want to have a look at this, the viewer ratio. The viewer ratio is the most important part of the stat, I believe, for finding the best games. So as you can see, the Rocket League viewer ratio for the past 14 days, we can have a look and just go through the graph and have a look at what times the best viewer ratio are for your time zone. So as you can see, 3 p.m., I'll go over here, this is probably a bit better. So the 30th September at 11 p.m. the view ratio was 10. 1 a.m. it was about 8. 2 a.m. was 14. Spikes down again. 9 at about 7 a.m. Spikes up at 10 a.m. 12 p.m. 2 a.m. 4 p.m. it spikes up to 23. And as you can see, all the times that the graph spikes up are roughly similar, are very similar. So 7 a.m. here, 7 a.m. see it's 6 a.m. here, 1 p.m., 1 p.m., 5 a.m., 2 a.m. So the best times for me to stream Rocket League would be between midnight and roughly 7 a.m. Those would be the best times for me in terms of viewer ratio. So if I was looking to stream Rocket League, I'd want to have a look at streaming around those times. And you can do this with any game. If you go back to Game Picker, you can have a look at games down here and make sure to pick games that you actually enjoy playing. So you can scroll down here and you can have a look at all the games and make sure to find games that you are genuinely interested in, and you can just have a look at any of them. See, I can go down, I can go Beat Saber, I can have a look at the Beat Saber stats. Friday the 13th, I can have a look at those stats. So the Game Picker here is a great indication of what games you should be looking at, and then you want to click on a game, and then you want to find out ideally the viewer ratio for it. So you want to look at the viewer ratio here, 7.2, so it's gone down 2.4% in the past 14 days. Could rise up at any time. You want to go down to the gamer viewer ratio here, you want to have a look. So it's had a big spike at around 2 a.m. on September 29th, so something must have happened at September 29th for it to boot up. And then we have the game stats here, so again, 1 a.m. You can do this with any game, and you can go back to Game Picker, you can search games in the top right corner, so I can search up, what games do I want to search up? FIFA 21, for example. FIFA 21 will show up. I can click on it, and I can look at the stats for FIFA 21. And as you can see, okay, so FIFA 21 has one of the best viewer ratios I've seen. That's because the game is about to be released, so people streaming it now, everyone wants to see what FIFA 21 is going to be like if they want to buy it. So the viewer ratio is 521, which is absolutely insane. So if every channel had their viewers evenly distributed across the entire category, every channel would have 521 people in it. Now that is insanely high, and it's definitely a great game to stream if you want to get into that, for me at this time. So you can look over here, FIFA 21, 2 a.m. it has 263,000 viewers, and the viewer ratio here, 2,443 viewers at 4 a.m., 1 a.m. This game is definitely on my bucket list for games to stream. I love FIFA 21 and I would love to stream this. But there you go. This is how you can find out all the statistics, and you can have all the statistics for games in terms of viewer ratio, and you can find out what times and what games are best for you to stream. This will definitely help improve the growth of your channel and increase your viewership and your follows. So and this site is completely free. You can use this whenever you like, and I highly recommend it. And so yeah, there you go. Also, if you're choosing a game to play, don't just choose a game based on statistics because they're good and you feel like you can just play it just because why not? You want to choose a game that you actually enjoy playing. Your viewers are very smart. They can sense if you're not enjoying the game you're playing. So scroll down the list and make sure you're genuinely interested in the games you're choosing. Have a look on YouTube, have a look on Twitch if you want to see if you actually like to play the game, and then you can go from there. Well, there you go. That's how you can find out what games and which times are the best for you to stream on Twitch. I hope you found this video helpful. I also stream on Twitch myself, and I would love if you guys check me out. I'll leave a link in the description below. I would love if you guys came and supported my channel. Come, ask questions, have a chat, whatever you like. I'll leave a link in the description. This has been Mr. Trickster.